What's up, guys? So this video is going to be a quick review on the Cricut Easy Press 9x9 heat press. I want this video to be specifically for clothing brand owners. If you are a hobbyist or have a lot of crafting duties around the house, this video might be good for you as well. But I specifically want to make this video for clothing brand owners because your heat press goes through a lot of battles. This video is basically talking about high volume usage of your heat press for not only just your crafts and hobbies, but actually making a business and creating products that are good enough to be sold to the community. So let's jump right into it. The things that I do like about it, I'll show you the product. I actually just did upgrade to a Cricut Easy Press 12x12, which is a slightly bigger platen, but let's go over here and show you what I'm talking about. So let's get to the details. I've had this Cricut Easy Press 9x9 for about 6 years now. It has made over 1,000, probably a couple thousand units when it comes to clothing. This right here, what I'm wearing, was made by that Cricut Easy Press. As mentioned, I do run a clothing brand, and instead of putting out a lot of money to buy a larger heat press or some of the cheaper ones on Amazon, super clunky, sometimes I've heard problems with getting the heat settings and the pressure settings set up right, I decided to go with a Cricut Easy Press. This was before I started the clothing brand, and I had a Cricut Air Explorer, and I was only making personal pieces for myself and some friends with the vinyl cutter machine. Now we have upgraded. We have had a 6-figure clothing brand for the last 2 years in a row, and after 6 years, this Easy Press finally has shown one sign of deteriorating, and that was just that the cable on the back seems to have possibly got a little heat scar here. So it does work, I just have to keep tension on this outer part. But mind you, that is over 6 years of work with the same Easy Press, and it has done amazing. So really quickly, let's go over the things that I like about the Easy Press. There have been multiple circumstances where I've had a big in-person market where I was not able to complete all of the items that we wanted to showcase in our booth for that day. So I have been able to take this Easy Press along with me and actually do the work within a hotel room the night before the event to make sure that I had everything made. So that is the one thing that I would rate this the highest. You can have a on-the-go Easy Press wherever you need to be. All you need is an outlet and boom, you are ready to work. The one thing that I do like about this that is a little bit more unconventional than other Easy Press or other heat presses is if you are using DTF specifically, DTF on certain materials like nylon is very hard to get the right pressure. So with a normal heat press, there's not a whole lot of pressure settings when you go to clamp it down. With the Easy Press, you are able to clamp or use the right pressure that you need compared to the material that you're pressing on. You can do soft pressure, it's up to you, it's body strength, right? So that is the number one advantage I feel like the Easy Press has over other heat presses that are not maneuverable, that are not able to transport. I want to stress the main reason that I decided to make this review is because I've had this thing for 6 years. It has been the only heat press that has made me over 6 figures multiple years in a row, and it has done great. The biggest downside that I would say to the Cricut Easy Press 2 is that if you are putting out a high volume of clothing, say I have a market or an event, or you need to restock and have something on your website by the next day, you do get a little fatigued after pressing about 20 shirts front and back, hitting the tags. It does get a little tiring, but what I have found to help is getting an automatically raised table. If you can get a table that raises to your height, you can save your back tons of years of pain when it comes to making a high volume of clothes. Other than that, I honestly have loved this thing. The price is very good, especially now with them releasing the Easy Press 3. How many more things can you put on a heat press, okay? I would just go with the cheaper option and stay with the Easy Press 2 until there's more reviews with the Easy Press 3, but that is just my opinion. So as mentioned before, guys, I have finally upgraded to the 12x12 Easy Press 2. I got off of Amazon for, I think on sale for right under $100. This is just gonna help me get things done quicker because a lot of our designs are bigger than 14 inches by 14 inches. So as you saw with the Easy Press 2, I was having to move around the press to hit all of the areas. With this big boy, I should just be able to do a double hand press without making the circle rotation to make sure everything was hit, and we should be done. So if you are leaving this video thinking, should I spend over $200 on a cheap heat press on Amazon, or should I go with something like this? Maybe you're not sure if you're gonna be doing this full time or it's just a hobby thing. Honestly, I think if you want to save some money and you want to be mobile, remember the biggest upside I have about this Easy Press rather than large heat presses is you can take this over to your buddy's house if you want to have a craft night. If you are like me and sometimes overbook yourself and can't get enough work done in one night, you can take this thing with you if you are traveling to markets or events, and you can finish your clothing work inside your hotel room. So I do recommend both pieces, so if you guys like the video, like I said, go ahead and like, comment, subscribe. I hope that this video helped you. Just really quickly, for clothing brand owners, you can do it. You can do it.